Hey there, it's Ed with ProsperPath. Today I'm going to give you a very quick tutorial on Canva. That's canva.com. So if you've ever had any problems with making a picture or design for a Facebook page logo or a YouTube thumbnail or a website, um, you don't have any graphic experience and you hate how hard Photoshop is to use, then there's really good news. You don't have to go to graphic design school. Canva is an online tool. It's an awesome online tool, and you can design all of these with really easy with no little experience. Now, I'm not trying to sell you on Canva anything because there is a paid side and a free side, and I found out that I can do most anything with just the free side. So that's what I'm going to teach you today. So let's get started, and I'll show you. All right. Okay. So what I'm going to do is start out on the home page, and I'll walk you through everything, and then we'll design something together so you can see how it works. All right. Okay, so here we are on canva.com, canva.com. I'm just going to walk through on how to design something on canva.com. So this is the home page. You can see they have different templates you can use just from the home page, like social media things. You can make an Instagram post, a TikTok background, Facebook post. You can make invitations, posters, brochures, announcements, and marketing, your Instagram, your Facebook ad, a logo, a brochure. You can make a business card or anything like that. But what I'm going to do is go up here. Let's say I want to make a YouTube thumbnail. So you can break down the different things that you can make here. And if you can't find it, you can always search for it. YouTube thumbnail. There's a tutorial for it. I don't want that. YouTube thumbnail. Okay. So when you do that, it automatically does the dimensions. You can see that's the size for a YouTube thumbnail. Let's say we want to do a YouTube icon or an Instagram post. You'll see that the dimensions will be different since it's more square. But we're doing the YouTube thumbnail. Facebook video, YouTube thumbnail. Okay, so this is the work center. You'll see you have different templates. You can upload your own designs that you have on your computer. You can search for a background template that you like. Let's say you have a gym. So it automatically, there's a template you can use and change the fonts to anything you like that. Let's say ours is going to be a YouTube thumbnail for like travel. This one I looked at recently. Okay, so this is going to be a travel YouTube thumbnail, and you can even use it as a post or anything you like. So Cherokee Forest Hikes, an outdoor adventure guide. But so this is the layout, but mine is actually going to be in the mountains. So let's say we're going to be in the mountains. So those are different backgrounds in the mountains. But let's say I like this one, but I don't like the forest. So you change it to a photo of a mountain. Let's go to this one. Or a hike. This looks like a good hiking one. Take that photo, and it will stay in the dimensions that you have, so you can move the picture around to where you want it. Like say you want more sky. There you go. But you'll see it blocked out the print. So what you do, you go to position, you move it backward. So now it's in the background. So you can take elements of what you're working on and move it to the background, just like that. Okay, so we get the photos. Now there's different text you can use. It comes with different types of text with the coloring and everything on it. Like that. So you like that one? You can type and do with things like that on there. Get rid of it. Let's just say we want to go with this one. Cherokee Forest Hikes. Since this isn't a forest, we'll call it a mountain. So we'll go to the text, and we change the type of text we have. These are the different fillable text. Now if it's a paid, it'll have that little crown. Anything that's on this website that's for the paid side, the membership side will have a little crown. You can also buy it, but I think no. You have to be a member to use these texts. On photos, though, you could like this one. I like that one. You can actually buy that photo. You go down to remove watermarks and you purchase it. It's only $1, so sometimes it may be worth it just to buy an individual photo. But let's go to look at text here. So we like this text. Let's change our style to like script. Let's call it script text. No. And script is something I could spend a lot of time just, this one's not bad. I could spend a lot of time messing around with. Cherokee Mountain Hikes. You can also change the size. There's two ways to do it. You can like get a decrease button to change the size of it, or you can just go in there and just type the number in yourself. There you go. And that has an orphan line there. An orphan line is where you only have one word on the second line, which is usually not a good idea. I don't think I'll get it to where I can change. Now, Outdoor Adventure Guide. You notice this text box is kind of joined together. But let's say you don't like that white background, you can get rid of it just by hitting the delete key. Or if you like it, you can put it back by hitting the undo button. Let's find a moving picture so that I'm still moving the picture. There we go. You see that little purple line show up, that means you're right at the center of the picture for that text box. Another thing you can do is, you can tell this is centered almost to the left. You can move it around. You can make it centered to the right or centered again. You can also change the letters. You can make them closer together or farther apart. Or you can get the lines so they're farther apart from each other or closer together, almost overlap. Different things you can do there to change that with the effects. Now you notice this doesn't stand out. Like I said, it's kind of two-dimensional, so let's add some effects. No effects. It puts a shadow on it. That lifts it out. So it kind of gives it a kind of a background, smoky background, so it stands out a little bit more. Do an outline. You can make it hollow, change the thickness of the line so it's thicker or smaller. You can make it neon color, which is pretty cool. That's not bad. Let's say we want to go with the echo. And you can change how much the echo is. Let's put it right there. You can also change the direction anywhere you want it. Let's put it like right there. A little less. You can see how that makes it stand out more. And the color may not be that great either, so you can change the color of the background. Color of the shadow, actually, or the echo. It's different colors. That one's not bad. Let's say you want to change it to the, but let's say you want to change it to the color of this path right here. So what you're going to do, this doesn't have a color sampler in the program, so what I do is I download the picture. And then I use Paint 3D. That's on your computer, at least on Microsoft computers. So let's find the photo we just downloaded. Okay, so I want to sample that color right there. So I'm going to hit the color sampler. Get that brown color. You click on the color, and there's your hex code for it right there. So you just copy it. And now we'll go back to the website. Where's the effects at? Okay, so we'll go to new color, and then we put that hex code, paste the hex code in there. There we go. We got that matching the path color now. We'll offset it a little bit. Maybe make it a shadow instead of a increase transparency or increase transparency of your shadow. Change the direction again. Increase your offset. Blur it so it's not as sharp. Makes it stand out a little bit more. Makes it pop off the page. Outdoor Adventure Guide. And I want to change this so this is maybe all on one line, and it won't let me do it because it's part of the inside of that other text box. So let's get rid of this white part. Click on that text part and hit delete. Now get rid of that text box. If we select all, that, make that 80 again. See if that's small enough. There we go. Cherokee Mountain Hikes, Outdoor Adventure Guide. Let's make that railway. Let's make that color stand out better. Make that white, supposedly. There it goes. Right into a cloud white. Let's change that color. Okay, and I want that to stand out. So let's lift that off the page a little bit. There we go. Okay, so got uploads photos. Elements are where you can put icons on it. So you can add icons. Let's use this one. Like this is the logo of your Outdoor Adventure Guide. The wrong one. Okay. Put it right there. You can put it anywhere. Maybe right there. That's your logo. You can see how it blocks the words though, so you want to do the same thing. Move it to the back. And it's still kind of heavy, so what you do is take transparency, the little tools up here, and make it more transparent so it looks like it's part of the clouds maybe. Doesn't stand out so much. Okay, so you got a nice little mountain view with a path, Cherokee mountain hike, so it'd be good to have a hiker. One thing you can do is photos more, and there's integrations you can use. You can use emojis, edit emoji if you like. You can use Pixabay or Pexels, which are websites which give you photos you can either pay for, they're free, that you can use. So we want a hiker, like an adventure hiker. Let's say we want to find a hiker we want to put in that website, or on that picture, I mean. There's one right there. So that's a nice picture of a hiker, but you'll see that his mountain does not match our mountain. So what we want to do, so we actually have to go to the, to fix that, I'll show you what to do to fix that. Let's actually go to the Pixabay website, keywords. I clicked on those three little dots to come up with the keywords, adventure, altitude, backpack. So I'll put those three keywords in there in Pixabay. This is pixabay.com. So what did I say? Adventure, altitude, backpack. Let's see if we can find his picture in Pixabay. Backpack. Yep, there he is right there. Okay. So let's do this. We got him. We got our hiker looking into the mountains, but we want him working. So we go to the free download. So it's a free picture. Now here's something magical that's going to happen. You go to a website called remove.bg. You take that image that we just downloaded, and we upload it back on. And watch this. It's going to take the background and remove the whole background and just leave the hiker. Magic. It's perfect. It's beautiful. So now I downloaded that back to my computer. So I go to uploads, and I'll upload them back in from the device, which is my computer. Downloads, there he is right there. Open. And he's uploading, and he'll be ready here in a second. So now he's uploaded. Now I can move him over here. Now we have a gigantic hiker. So we can change the size. So he's like walking on the path. We can have him on the path. He's already on top of the mountain, overlooking the mountain. Get a little more realistic perspective there. He's still kind of giant, but and there he is. Yeah, outdoor adventure guide for Cherokee mountain hikes. Let's say you don't like that mountain. Let's pick a different mountain. That one's pro, so you would have to pay for it. Here's a different path. Oh, that one's not. That one's a paid one too. Let's not use that one. Go up here and do free. That was one we just used. And here's one. Let me get a water one. This one's going to be hard to do because it's a vertical picture. So let's not use that. Let's get rid of that. Let's make it a horizontal picture. Here's a free one. I'll use this one. And you see they blocked out the hiker now, so I got to move him back so my hiker comes back. put them there. Just looking over the beautiful view there. You say I don't like that one. Going until the picture's gone. Let's find a really nice one. I think you guys get the point, though. I mean, you can change it to any background you want. I mean, we could put him instead of in nature, we're going to have him do an urban hike. Position move backward. Oops, move my thing instead of him. Now he's crossing the street during an urban hike. So, also add videos. So if you like your video to move, you can make your background move. Let me delete that. I accidentally left that one on there. Hit the delete button to get rid of it. There. So backgrounds we went through. Pick different backgrounds that you like. Let's say you want them in a winter scene instead. You put them right there. Looking at the trees. Then you have to change the color of your hiker. Of your font to a different color. Like that. You can change make it more abstract. You can pretty much do whatever you want. Then we talked about Pixabay and the folders. You can make folders to put all your favorite photos that you uploaded into different folders and categorize them so you don't have to search through it when you have a lot of uploads. Another thing we could add, let's put it back here, is music. So you want to put music into your scene. Something happy, maybe. Happy whistling ukulele sounds a little cheesy. These are all have the crowns on them, so those are all going to be paid for. So we want to filter out the paid for ones and just do the free. Drunken Party. Landra's Dream. So this is just like free music. You don't have to worry about copyrights or anything like that. It's available for free, but get the license to do that. It's beautiful because it's free. I mean, there's pretty much your device. Pretty much your imagination is your own limit when it comes to this program. Photos can this will take hours. I just came up with something out of the top of my head. So you just go over there and drop it. You have music. Very loud music. Why it's not very loud. Same thing with videos. So that is basically everything in a nutshell. Once you're done, you just click download and you have it. Now if you want to resize it to like something different, like to an Instagram post, click on resize, but you have to pay for it. So if you want to resize it just kind of have to remember what you did here. Because Canva won't let you resize, so you have to get kind of back out of that. So Canva's more squared. I mean, Instagram's more squared. But you can go to see recents. What's the one we used recently? Here you're going to have to kind of move it around until you find where you want. Put your hiker back in. And then your fonts. Add a subheading. Cherokee mountain hiking. So go back to the one you used recently. I think that was it. Maybe it was this one. I don't know. Anyway, you just kind of go back and do the same thing again. Make it a shadow. Change the color. And let's change the color of the shadow. Change the color of the font. There you go. If you want to change the color of the shadow, you go to where the shadow was and change the color of the shadow. Like that. And like I said, you can make the font bigger and go like that. But that's basically Canva in a nutshell. I hope this helps. So, yeah, you only limit your imagination. So, if you enjoyed the video, just share it, like it. I'd like to see your comments below. And to your success. Talk to you later. Bye.